dolls, I'm finally back making my first solo video in over a year. I am very nervous, so please do bear with me as I try to find my way back into this, but of course we are very excited to be back, and I'm very excited to be making a new video for you all today. And since this is my first video back, I thought I would start with something simple and very familiar to this channel, an unboxing. Today I'm going to be unboxing this beautiful vintage Barbie girl. She is the lovely Bridesmaid Barbie from somewhere in the 90s. I'm not exactly sure of the year, but I'll have to look that up. Now, I have actually always wanted this doll, or like for a very long time at least, for many years. I always thought that she was just so beautiful and I would love to have her, although she's a little bit hard to find, maybe not so hard to find, but quite expensive. But as luck would have it, I didn't have to pay anything for her because Katie gifted me her as a wedding present for her wedding later this year. If you don't know, as Katie announced in her last video, she is engaged to be married later this year, and of course we're both very excited. And it was my idea in my head for years that I was going to get her a bride Barbie doll for a wedding present for whenever she got married, and I have already asked her what her favourite bride's Barbie is, and I've had that one on my watch list for a very long time to save for just such an occasion. But I did not expect that she would give me a present for her wedding, which I thought was a really nice thing to do. Obviously I'm going to be her maid of honour, which is definitely an honour, and if that wasn't enough and this whole experience wasn't exciting enough to share, she decided to gift me this beautiful girl that I have always wanted as a present for being her bridesmaid slash maid of honour, which I thought was a really lovely thing to do, and I'm very thankful because I got one of my dream dolls. And it's also really nice to add another vintage Barbie doll to my collection. As you know, I love vintage 90s and 80s Barbies, so I've had her for about a month now, and of course I couldn't really decide if I wanted to keep her in the box or take her out, but in the end I decided I would unbox her, so she's just been waiting for this day when I can unbox her with all of you. So without further ado, I will show you the girl in the box and then we'll take her out. Okay, so here's a close-up of the box. I apologise for the glare as usual. So on the side here we have like a diamondy type of pattern that just goes on this side here and down the bottom and on this side. This side here doesn't have the pattern, it's just pink, and the box is coming open a little bit, but that's okay because I'm unboxing her anyway. And on the top it says Barbie Wedding Day, and the same on the bottom, and at the top it says Lovely Bridesmaid, and on the front it says Bridesmaid to her best friend Midge, which I love that so much. It's obviously the perfect doll to give to your best friend, and I really love the friendship of Barbie and Midge back in the olden days. I really wish that Midge was still a character today. I really love reading about her in the older Barbie books, and her friendship with Barbie was just really lovely. So it's a shame that she's not really around anymore, really mentioned that much. But yes, this is obviously Midge's wedding, and so on the back we have the whole crew together. We've got Barbie, the beautiful bride Midge, her husband Alan, and Ken. We've also got, I believe, Tommy and Chelsea or Stacy, Kelly. Bad Barbie fan. I just had a momentary brain fog and I completely forgot that she was called Kelly back then. And oh my goodness, I thought this was Tommy. It should be Tommy, but his name is Todd, actually, it says on the box. I've never heard of Todd before. I don't know if he is Barbie's little brother Tommy, or maybe he's Midge's brother, Alan's brother. who knows? But this is Todd. It's the first time I've ever heard of him. But yeah, and obviously Ken is the best man, which I love because Ken is the best man. And yeah, so it's a lovely picture of the whole crew down there, and it's got like the wedding steeple in the back, and down here it has a little description. I actually haven't read it yet, so I'm going to read it for you now. It says, "It's finally here, the moment Midge and Alan have dreamed of, and they need your help to make their wedding the most romantic ever. When all the members of the wedding party are in their places, let the excitement begin. Hum the wedding march as you walk Midge down the aisle for her wedding ceremony. Imagine the sound of wedding bells ringing as the happy couple kiss. Now it's time for congratulations and fun at the reception party. When the bride and groom speak out, then appear in their going away honeymoon outfits. It's time for Midge to throw her bouquet. Goodbye, good luck, shout Barbie and Ken as the newlyweds drive off together. What a wonderful wedding. What an exciting day." I love that so much. Like, that is a really beautiful little scene to put on the back of a doll box. Once again, it just shows how amazing vintage dolls were and how amazing Barbie was back in the 90s as well. I love that so much, and even though I am going to be unboxing her, of course, I am going to keep this box. I know I have a really bad problem with keeping boxes, and I've got a whole collection in my cupboard of empty doll boxes that I've kept, and yeah, it's a little bit of a problem. I probably shouldn't keep more, but I can't help it. Some of these boxes are just really, really nice, and this is one of them. I think I'll probably go through my boxes at some point and see which ones I might be able to part with, but this one, definitely not. I mean, I can probably throw the box, but I might cut out like the pictures, and definitely this one and the little description down the bottom, because that is too lovely to throw away. So yes, okay, now without further ado, let's take her out of the box. Okay, so I'm just taking out all of the contents of the box, because usually in these vintage Barbie doll boxes you get like a few little extra bits and pieces, and I found this. I have no idea what this is. It's some sort of pop-out thing. I don't know if it's like a type of stand or something. Here we have like these 4 stars, and they have the vintage Barbie logo on them, and this one is just stars. I don't know what this is meant to be. Am I stupid or something? Does anyone know what it's meant to be? It doesn't actually say. It just says Mattel Inc. printed in Malaysia, so I have no idea what this is actually meant to be. I just know you can pop them out and I guess fold it into something. Is it like a stage or type of paper stand? Honestly, I have no idea, but that's what was included in the box. And we also have, oh, we have instructions for the paper stand. Okay, I guess I was right. It's a paper stand. Very interesting. I'll have to see if that actually works. Yeah, but later. We'll try that later. Never heard of a paper stand before. That's really interesting. And what have we got here? Limited warranty. And another one of these little pamphlets. It says, "Yes, Barbie, I want to subscribe to and receive the Barbie magazine 4 times a year." I wonder if I could still fill this out and they would send me the Barbie magazine. Oh, I wish. What a time to be a Barbie fan, I'm telling you. Okay, so that was a very easy unboxing. All I had to do was untwist a few wires, like 3 or 4, gently pull her out, and that was it. No cutting or anything was required, so I'm very, very happy with that. We love a simple unboxing. And so first of all, here is her accessories. She comes with that classic vintage Barbie hairbrush and some classic Barbie pink pumps in this baby pink color, which is really lovely. And here is the beautiful girl herself. Oh, isn't she lovely? I am really happy that I took her out of the box because she is even more beautiful outside of the box. I love her so much. She's definitely already made it like to the top of my favorite Barbie dolls, I think. Just looking at her, I mean, look at her. She is so beautiful. So here she is. So here is her beautiful face. She's got those lovely vintage Barbie eyes that have sparkles in them. I'm not sure if you can tell on the camera, but they're lovely and blue and sparkly, and her pretty pink lips, and she's got some lovely pink studs in, and her hair is just, oh, I can't get enough of vintage Barbie hair. It's just so lovely. It's in this beautiful curly wave, and obviously the lovely vintage Barbie fringe here, and it is so soft. It's just, oh, I love touching the vintage Barbie hair. It's just so beautiful, so lovely to touch, and it just falls in a really nice way. There is really no case of box hair here. It is just beautiful, soft, shiny, lovely, curly, vintage Barbie hair. Just perfect, in other words. And then we have her dress. So it's this baby pink color. Honestly, I have a dress very similar to this. It won't be my bridesmaid dress because it is quite, you know, extra, and I don't want to show up the bride. But I do have a dress very similar to this. It's, but yes, I love dresses like this. It's definitely a dress that I would wear. So it's got this sort of mesh, I don't know what they call this. They have a word for this with the polka dots and things like that, but that's like a mesh layer on the outside, and at the top she's got that on her puffy sleeves as well, and the bodice of the dress is like a lace pattern, and it's got silver sort of detailing along here, and around her waist she has a lovely pink ribbon tied, and well, it's not really a ribbon, it's just like a sort of like a waist belt kind of thing. And underneath is just a layer of like cotton sort of pink material, which is very lovely. And on her left hand she has a corsage, and it's got the ribbon going down there. And that is pretty much the doll, and she is quite bendy and movable. Like, as you can see, she can move at the waist, not all the way around, but she can sort of go from side to side. I don't know if you can really tell. Sorry, Barbie. But she can sort of like, let me see if I can show you properly. She can sort of just twist from side to side like that. Like she's do the twist, yeah. But that's pretty cool. I don't think I've had a Barbie that can do that before. So she sort of twists from side to side. Her arms, like many of the vintage Barbies, are sort of shaped in this angle. They can't bend like to a straight angle, but she can move them up and down, and out to the side and up and down, and they go all the way around, so still quite flexible. I kind of like how you can see how she's posing here. That's because her waist is slightly twisted, and obviously I've turned her head, so she can sort of do a few different poses as opposed to other dolls who might not move that way. So that's pretty cool. I think that will be really nice for photos actually, and believe me, I'm definitely going to take a lot of photos of her, because just look, she's probably like one of the most photogenic dolls that I have. She's stunning and I love it. I love how she can pose and move this way. Oh, and I forgot, she also has one of those classic Barbie rings on her right hand. And yeah, that is her. I love this Barbie. I love her so much. I think she's one of the loveliest Barbies I have ever owned, and so thankful to have her, and very thankful to Katie for gifting her to me. And I can't wait to give her her bride Barbie later on this year as a wedding present. Obviously it's a very exciting event in her life and also in mine, because I'm seeing my best friend get married, something we've talked about and dreamt about together since we were kids. And obviously we are going to include Barbie in the celebrations. I guess us gifting each other Barbie dolls is our way of celebrating the event, because obviously Barbie is also a very special and important part of our lives, and she's always going to be a part of everything that we do, and every event in our lives, every season of our lives, Barbie is with us. So it's really exciting that we can have her to celebrate Katie's special day, and I'm just really happy because I get a new vintage Barbie out of it. But no, it's a very special time, and we're very happy to have Barbie in our lives to celebrate with us. And I guess it's how it's always going to be, you know, no matter how old we get, no matter how old Barbie gets, and you know how in and out of fashion and style she goes with everyone else, she will always be a key part of our lives, of our friendship, and a part of everything that we do. So again, this is my "We Love You Barbie" speech. I know Katie gave one in her video, but of course I want to give my special shout out to our beloved best friend Barbie, who stays with us through every high and low in our lives, and we couldn't be more grateful to have her than we are now, and we love her forever and ever and ever. I could say a lot more, but I'm getting a little tongue-tied and I feel like I'm speaking really fast and I'm nervous and I'm gonna get emotional if I keep talking about this. So I think I might end the video here, but I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. Let me know what you think of this beautiful girl, if you have her, if you want her. But yeah, comment your thoughts, and I will see you very soon in a new video. Peace.